Fish Trabs as usual, and we are watching the Kinnikumans as usual. You know, it's that time of the month, that happens once every month. Wow, that sounded weird. But anyways, yeah, you know what it is. It's the end of the month. It's not the 29th because it's February, so of course there is no 29th. But we are still having our end of the month Kinnikuman tournament, so that's nice. So that should be starting slowly. That's what we're here for. Hope you'll stick around for the tournament, and we'll have some cool matches. Um, so I don't think they've started yet. If I'm looking at both the main channel and the Mikado Tree channel, which is kind of like their alternate channel that they sometimes use to stream things when the main channel's busy. I'm not seeing. Oh, there's something here, but I don't think this is Kinnikuman, is it? Yeah. This is. Pretty sure this isn't Kinnikuman. So let's tab out real quick. Um. So I guess we'll be waiting on that for a little bit. I think I can just hit up training mode for a little while we wait for the stream. But then again, I guess like that runs the risk of um us missing it. Nah, it'll probably be fine. Um, right. One sec, because I think I don't have the stream manager open yet. There we go. All right. So let's refresh it one more time for good luck. Yeah, no, they have not started streaming yet. And yeah, but yeah, this should be the channel where they're streaming it at, because this is Mikado. It's 6:30. Could they have delayed it? Let's actually check out the Mikado Twitter actually, because there is a non-zero chance that, because that's kind of weird, right? Or is it maybe canceled? That would be unfortunate. It is. I mean, it is exactly 6:30 on the dot. So that is so. I am probably being a bit harsh if I say that they're canceling it. But let's take a look at the Mikado Twitter. Jump bug. I've never heard of this game. Is this like a shmup? That's cool. This is it's another shmup game. I'm sorry, I'm not a big shmup guy. Yeah, nothing yet on this end, and I think the Japanese players are still talking about the tournament, so I don't think it was canceled a long time ago. So I guess we're just probably like having a little bit of delays. Maybe like they have like some technical difficulties on their end. We'll see. Let me look at the other guy who also talks about the scheduling for Muscle Grand Prix. But yeah, you can basically see right here. Right, like this has our schedule for like February 28th. So Garo Spade, that's like the Japanese name for Fatal Fury Special, I believe. Fatal Fury Special at 1 p.m., which means 1 p.m. Japan time is 11. It's 11 p.m. Eastern American time, which means 8 p.m. Western, Pacific, I guess, something like that. And then you have Father Weiler, which I wasn't sure what that means, but I think that just means they were playing Art of Fighting 3 with Weiler. Crocodile, I don't know who that is. Yeah, this is probably just like really bad translations. And then Strike 2X is just Street Fighter 2X, which is Turbo. And then they had Samsho 3, Samsho 3 2-on-2. And then on this tweet, they clearly had at 6:30 the Kinnikuman MGP2 tournament. Seri Suzushiro Cup. I'm not sure what that means, but Kinnikuman MGP2 tournament. Then again, this is like in a separate tweet. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Like, are they not having it today? Did I kind of messed up? Because they kind of have it as a. Also after the second day of Mikado Thanksgiving Day. 6:30 Seri Suzushiro Cup Kinnikuman MGP2 tournament. Let's actually let's actually find more things. I think someone messaged me about the tournament earlier this week. Oh yeah. There's like another tweet from Mikado. Have started now actually. Let me just let's just refresh again actually. No, doesn't seem like it. This was the Samurai Spirits. This Sam Show 3 stream. Nope. I don't know new streams. It doesn't look like. And then yeah. So yeah. If you go to the Baba Mikado account, I think they had a schedule at some point that I had missed earlier. Or actually, you can just like there's actually another very good time to illustrate. This is actually like a pro tip that someone told me, and I kind of maybe tweeted earlier if you follow my Twitter account. But if you type MGP2 on Twitter, you can basically find kind of like what's buzzing with Kinnikuman on Twitter. Actually, like retweeted this, huh? But that's kind of how a lot of the Japanese players tweet. But then the issue with that is that MGP2 is, of course, has overlap with like Formula One and stuff. So that's kind of an unfortunate side effect. But it seems to be like the one that Japanese players use. They either use MGP2 or MG2. See, there's a Japanese player using that abbreviation. But yeah, basically this was the tweet I was looking for. So right there. We had this. I saw earlier they had like the SF2 stream. They had the Sam Show 3 stream. Then they had like the and so this says Kinnikuman stream at 6:30. So I don't think I'm wildin'. But yeah, not here. And then like the other stream is not doing jump. Oh yeah, they just finished doing the jump bug. Oh, maybe it's like Game Center 2. Yeah, it doesn't look like they are showing any signs of streaming yet. So I guess that's actually a good idea. Actually, I should just exclude users who tweet about racing. But I will assume that there's probably like a larger number of those people than people who are tweeting at Kinnikuman. But that probably goes a long way. It's probably like a similar peoples who are actually there are probably like a lot of the same people who are tweeting that. So that's probably actually a good idea. Probably kind of weird to do so, but I think I can if I just block all the accounts that says MGP2 while referring to racing. I think that'll like make it way easier to search things. But yeah, I talked about this on Twitter earlier this week, basically. Actually, while we're waiting on this, because this looks like it's going to take a second to start. I think let's just like go on training mode, just kind of so that I don't just I'm actually curious, like what else will pop up if you put in SDBZ on Twitter? I'm kind of curious now, actually. Oh, yeah, this is actually a thing, right? I see it there. Yeah, yeah. There's just like one guy who just has a tag SDBZ. That probably clogs things up a lot. Yeah. I see that now. Yeah, I think I also had the same thing where like if you just type in Kinnikuman on Twitter, because sometimes people who are talking about the game just calls it the Kinnikuman game or that Kinnikuman wrestling game. I think there's just like this one guy whose tag is, I mean, to be sure, you get a lot of things that are just people talking about the series instead of specifically the game. But then there's some people whose tags on Twitter are just Kinnikuman, and that comes up a lot, and they can be talking about completely unrelated things, but they'll still show up. So that's actually a good call. Actually, just like excluding or even blocking certain people so they don't show up while I search. But let's do one more refresh, then we'll just boot up training mode as we are in the waiting room. Maybe I'm actually curious if maybe like they actually did push it back to the what was it? Oh, you're probably hearing the audio, but I haven't changed the screens. There we go. Yeah, so Mikado is the one that they meet at basically every month, right? But there's also this other one. Hold on, give me a sec. This game's actually kind of a little bit loud on my end. But there's actually like another arcade. Yep, Kill Muscle Sparking Hours. There's actually another arcade. And actually follow their account here. This one, this is I think this is like specifically one guy's account. If I'm not mistaken, this is like this. I have no way to actually like verify this, but I'm pretty sure this is just the YouTube account of this guy, Mikado, which I'm also not 100% sure because like this link is on his Twitter account, and I'm not 100% sure if it's the same guy, but like there's a guy on who goes to like the to Mikado with the tag like Milky Roads, and I believe that's who this is. I think I plugged his name to Google Translate before, and I think that's kind of what I got from that. Or Kyodar, yeah, something. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. But I know that he regularly goes to Mikado also. But basically this arcade, he's uploading like basically these long like casual footages from this arcade in Warabi, Saitama. So there's an arcade called Daytona 3. I think I probably actually have a Google Maps link in the Discord actually. That'd be funny to pull up. Here it is, Game Daytona Shiki in Warabi, Saitama. I'm pretty sure that even though Mikado is probably like the most visible tournament for this game, Game Daytona Shiki is probably like the mecca for the game. Like how some games in Japan have like a sort of like home base, how like Guilty Gear Xrd had like a home base at Mikado, or how I guess Rip that arcade, but how like in Korea, like Green Arcade was like the Korean like Tekken Mecha, and so on. And what was the name of that? What was the name of that one arcade in Japan? That's like the Tekken Arcade center for Japan. I think it's called like Sugamo, Namco Sugamo, I think. So I think this is basically the main arcade for Muscle Grand Prix 2, at least to my understanding. All the top players seems to go there regularly. All the top players seems to play there regularly in this account. So I will definitely give this a follow if you're interested in this account, a follow, and if you're interested in Muscle Grand Prix 2. I'll post that in like the Twitch chat real quick. Definitely give that account this account a follow if you want to see like actual Kinnikuman MGP2 like high level content, because this definitely has like, it's kind of a lot to parse through, but this actually definitely has a lot more high level footage compared to Mikado. Mikado's a bit better now. I feel like Mikado footage from like 2, 3, 4 years ago are kind of much lower level, but because I think that there's a lot more casuals playing in like at the Mikado tournament. But I think by this point, everyone who are playing at the tournament are basically already like regulars. Oh, it started. Cool. I don't have to like go back to training mode. Started 3 minutes ago. Oh well. But yeah, I believe all of the Bygone. That's an arcade that I feel like I've heard of or should have heard of. But that will be really cool. That really will be like the Namco System 2 X6 Trinity. Are we missing anything? Wasn't there like a no wait, yeah, that basically is like the Trinity. Definitely should, but where was that? Oh yeah, so I think like if you look at a lot of Mikado footage from 2-3 years ago, it's kind of more enjoyable to watch because they have like a lot of these shoutcasting. Wait, this is already tournament? This might already be tournament actually. With how hyped the commentators gotten, this is probably like already tournament. This was actually, I think this is the exact same matchup we saw last month. I think it's the exact same matchup. Let me just finish like what I was saying so that I don't completely lose track of that. But yeah, basically the point is that I think the quality of the two arcades have become much more comparable, because a lot of people playing at Mikado nowadays are the people playing at Daytona. But the Daytona 1 arcades, right, since it's all casuals, you can get much more like long, like like a long set of like certain characters or like characters that people don't play in tournaments. But yeah, that was a game with someone with Broken Junior. Maybe someone with Broken, maybe. I need to turn this up a little bit. Alright. So yeah, that was definitely the tournament. So it sounded like, okay, we're having a Brocken versus Atlantis. I haven't seen this matchup in a while. These are actually like kind of popular characters that for some reason I don't really see much in tournaments anymore. Brocken's a really cool character, by the way. I hope we can see some of the cool Brocken stuff. But Brocken's a really cool character. Alright. So our matchup is Brocken versus Atlantis. Unfortunately, I didn't quite catch their names. But hold on. Yeah. Okay, good pressure on the Brocken. Yeah, Brocken's kind of like good at playing neutral, but he also has really good pressure. So you're kind of seeing it a lot. Atlantis is not a very good character, but he's very unique and a very like interesting character to play with. So even though he's not a very good character, he's a pretty popular character in tournaments. At least he used to be. I don't see that quite as much anymore these days, but it is how it is. Okay. Yeah, because the judge started. I'm pretty sure that's like 6A5A. Pretty sure 6A5A like Red Rain is the real combo, which is really good hit confirms. Brocken just like a very like hit confirming game, and it's really cool. Oh, and yeah, because this is the arcade version, he has the back turn combos, which are kind of gone in the PS2 version. I think I'll also just post the link to the stream right here, so I guess you know if y'all can like keep the tab open and another tab just to give them the views, that'll be cool. I believe it was, yeah. It's real in the arcade version. One of the big system changes that they don't talk about in the PS2 version is that a lot of back then stuff becomes not real anymore. Because like in the basically like moves do a lot more hit stun in like on back then, and that still applies. But I think basically the way it's set up in like the PS2 version is that it doesn't let you like rep that basically. Oh, a Neptune Man player. These are names that I don't hear quite as often. That's quite interesting. I wonder where's like the Rintaro, Milky Road, Hippoko. Hippoko is definitely the one that you always want to look for. I remember like this actually. I'm back me. There's actually like a conversation I had with Hippoko on Discord once about how the change between back turns affect characters, and I think oh yeah, the conversation was that I was talking to him about how Junkman had a like the way his junk needle changed. Actually, yeah, we'll just watch the match first. Like I'll get back to that when we have some more downtime. Who? Magnetic Storm Driver. Okay, goes for Furin Kazan. Oh yeah, that's super dead. I was about to say, if he gets the full extension. Oh wow, this is just bad manners by this point. Oh yeah, Suguru Walter is really good. Okay, good. Suplex. I don't know if anyone ever saw that. That's actually like I know that combo looks kind of bad, but I feel like that's kind of like the BNB that like Japanese players have settled to. Just like launch into just launch into the jumping kick, because that like SKDs and you know that gives you OTG. Ooh, tackle. Also, okay, can you whatever. That's super, Buster, that's super dead. I think people don't really notice this, but oh wait, no. Oh wow, that's a lot less damage. That's wow. Like yeah, green KKD reduces damage, but wow, that was a lot less damage. Wow, now that was bad manners. But yeah, if you ever noticed, the Kinnikuman's jabs do like a lot of damage, and it's actually kind of funny how much damage it does. But yeah, what I was talking with a Japanese player one time was we talked about how Needle Wall changed. Junkman's Needle Wall changed a lot between PS2 and arcade, because in the PS2 version, he like the cancel window is much later, so he doesn't get to like actually do like the insane Jumpman stuff you see on arcade. Ooh, Mantaro and Ashura Man. Ooh, really cool. But he mentioned that he doesn't think Jumpman's that different, and he mentioned that he believes something like Mariposa is the most different character, which makes sense because without back turn combos, what's Mariposa supposed to do? Because Mariposa's whole thing is like back turn loops. We'll see. Ashura Man? We'll see. We'll see if he has some good Ashura Man plays. Yeah, I'm just gonna be completely frank, and I know this sucks. Wait, can you bet? Okay, not bad. This is definitely some shade being. Wait, is this Hepoko? Oh, he's doing it! Oh yeah, this is 100% Hepoko. This is 100% Hepoko. Oh, yep, this is 100% Hepoko. Yeah, I was mentioning how Ashura Man. Yeah, this is the Ashura Man like juggle infinite. It's really tight, but just like a few reps give you like way too much damage. And this still works on PS2. That's the really messed up part. Like that still works on PS2. That was like the first rep of like the corner infinite. And if he doesn't drop this, this just dies. Okay, yeah, he dropped it. It's kind of tight, but it can go on for like way too long. Oh, he went for super, but he kicked it out of it. Ashura Torpedo. Yeah, Ashura Torpedo is like is a kind of gimmicky move, but it's a good like round situation like that. But yeah, I guess like just to be completely frank, and I know this is kind of throwing shade, but as an Ashura Man player, like the Ashura Man plays that we've seen in the last couple of months have been kind of disappointing for me. But that was like just how Ashura Man, like it was optimal Ashura Man, like that was optimal combos, optimal stuff, and I think that was because that was being played by Hepoko. If you're not familiar, Hepoko is the best player of this game. Who does he main? Pretty much everyone. Every tournament he shows up with a different character, right? And I think since like, you know, if you read the manga, Ashura Man's kind of like relevant again. So I think he's picking Ashura Man along those lines. And okay, we're having a Brocken versus Barry Freeman. This should be like, so this should probably like early round 2 then. So maybe we only have like an 8-man tournament. We'll see. But yeah, Ashura Man can do like really cool stuff like this. Unfortunately, the standing infinite don't work anymore on arcade. Wow, this is a cool pickup. I don't think it's real. That looks tech rollable, but that's a really cool pickup. Ashura Man and Mountain. Mountain is top tier, yes. Ashura Man is probably high tier. I don't think people put him as like the very best characters. I think he's still a bit. I think he doesn't have anything too broken, which is probably why. I guess like within the context of this game, nothing that's too broken, which is why people don't really put him top tier. Because you know in the arcade version, about like a third of the cast have infinite, so it's not that special. So like he's really good. I think let's actually take a look actually. Let's take a look at some of the tier lists that some players have posted, because there was a period of time when people posted a lot of tier lists, and I think they generally put him like high, like upper mid or high tier, upper mid or like high tier, but generally not top tier, no. But yeah, these are just like good Brocken pickups. Yeah, this is a real Brocken player. Alright. So yep, the Brocken did well. I guess I didn't really talk about it too much, but that's kind of what Brocken does. His buttons are very fast, which is kind of good in this game because that does let you do juggles, which in this game is otherwise a little bit difficult. So yeah, I think we are only having an 8-man tournament. Although I think these days they've been doing a losers bracket. So yeah, I think this should be player 1 Hepoko with Ashura Man, and I don't know who's player 2. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so 1P is Hepoko on Ashura Man, and 2P is Jinko on Kinnikuman. So yeah, let's see if Hepoko can do what he did in the first round. I guess this is technically already like semifinals, so let's call this like semifinals, I guess. Yeah, that's like basically like the Kinnikuman BNB. Like, keep it simple, just get a knockdown. Kinnikuman can get juggles, but they're really awkward and they're not very worth it. Yeah, see, kids, and that's why we don't go for special throws in neutral, because now you just wasted 4 bars. Oh yeah, that's oh okay, he dropped. I was about to say, I hella jinxed that. I was like, yep, this is like optimal mid screen combo, but nope, he dropped that. Still good stuff. Yep, that's kind of what you do with Kinnikuman. That needs to be just like the BNB that Japan have settled on. We tag those. Yep. Shoulder. But yeah, Ashram also has really solid special throws because both of them gives a guaranteed OTG, which bumps up the damage by quite a lot. Ooh, that was a nice muscle curtain into Kinnikuman Buster. I should mention this, that Kinnikuman Buster is actually like one of the was a really good throw. It's not like a super high damage or anything, but like it still gives you OTG and it's really fast for a special throw, so it lets you combo in a lot of situations like that. Oh yeah, that was guaranteed. Yeah, Kinnikuman's really solid. He doesn't look very good when you just pick him up, but he's actually really solid if you play him a lot. Like because like doing stuff like that where he does 2A 2A 4-6S is just guaranteed. Oh, it just goes for raw super. That. Oh, that's not. Oh wait, no. He had way more health than I thought he did. Oh yeah. Oh. Yep, that was. Oh yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing with Tornado Hell, which I don't think I've mentioned. That I don't think I've talked about much. Is that Tornado Hell can also cause us like spinning knockdown on air hit. So it kind of just it does literally everything basically. It's a pressure tool. It launches, so it's a combo starter. It SKDs, so it's a combo ender. Tornado Hell's really good. Thanks for the follow, by the way. I'm Hijaku Hero. I'm Hanjuku Hero. I don't have follow notification up, and I know that I should probably get on that eventually. All right, so this is our finals, yeah. So I guess we are the stages with different properties? I don't think so. No, I think it's just that some stages kind of perform better, so that some people recommend that you like this stage. People recommend that if you have like a low performing emulator, you should play on this stage. But like on actual hardware, I don't think there's any difference now. But yeah, I guess this is already like grand finals because we're just doing single LM. It's just like an 8-person bracket, I guess. Oh, okay, good start from the Brocken player. It seems okay. It seems like this tournament they are getting cataloged. Cataloged. Or at the very least, if they're not cataloged, they're not changing characters. Heppoku's thing for like, oh, it's starting. Can he keep it up? Ooh. Oh yeah, that drops. Yeah, once one of the hits whiff, you can tell it drop. But see, even with drop, you still do a lot of damage. So it's still a really good loop. Yep, just invulns with the super. For the record, by the way, I don't think Heppoku has like lost one of these in like 4 months. Like he's basically taking first place in every single time. But we'll see if this Brocken player can do it. Ooh, good parry. Oh yeah, see, the thing is parrying Tornado Hell at really close is actually really bad, right? Yep, drops. Yeah, I guess like that was a back intro. The other messed up thing about the juggle infinite is the fact that you cannot like burst or like Keki deactivate while you're being juggled, right? So like there basically he's able to burst, but he's not able to burst when Keki activates like while he's being juggled. So that means like he's gotta hold that infinite if it works. Ooh, again invulns through the knee with the Ashura Buster. Wow, that was a fast tournament. What time is it? Yeah, that was basically a 20-minute tournament. Again, 8 people, single LM. That's weird. Actually. Like, usually they've been doing like double LM, and they've been doing like not catalog. So it seems like they're going back to like how they used to be, which I didn't quite expect, but I guess that's how it is. I also realized that with Hanjuku Hero, I finally have 29 followers, so that's a really good number. It's very cool. So we'll see if they're still doing any more casuals or if anything, but I guess like just to or yeah, I think this is Hippoko talking. They're doing like a post-tournament interview, so to speak. But yeah, Hippoko is definitely the best player of the game, and he's definitely godlike enough that he doesn't really main anyone. He just plays whoever he wants, and he still takes first place anyways because he just has the really optimal stuff. And yeah, so like I think last month he represented like 3 or 4 characters. He was playing like Ilio Keen. He was playing like what's his name? He was playing like Ilio Keen. He was playing like Budo. Like last month was wild. This month he was only playing Ashuraman, and I think that's because like he was character locked to Ashuraman. And also I guess he tends to play characters that also kind of have like a sort of timeliness to the manga. I remember that there was like a short period when like during like when the soldier was having a fight in like the manga where he was just playing soldier for like a month or 2. Yeah, that was the end of the tournament, and yeah, that was the service. That was the service menu of the game. I think they were probably just like turning it back so that it's not like the event mode. Yes, let's see if we have any more or if that's the end of it, because otherwise there will be a very short stream.
では、鈴代セリ杯キニクマンマッスルグランプリ2大会以上で終了です。ありがとうございました。鈴代さん、ありがとうございました。あ、スーパーチャット改めていただいてありがとうございます。
That was a pretty fast tournament, but again, I mean, of course, Kinnikuman it's not like this super huge game. Oh, the volume muted. Oh, right, the volume muted because, or I guess they stop talking. But I mean, they're probably also muting the volume because they don't want to get hit by the DMCA, because this song triggers so many DMCs like you will not believe. The song that plays during this intro. But yeah, like, of course, the game is not like the biggest, it's not like the biggest game ever. I think something like I think like probably like a Samsho or like SF2 earlier probably had more entrants. But I feel like that's just the fact that they can consistently get like eight people to join every month is already really cool. Oh, okay, so it looks like we are still having some casuals because probably the tournament wrapped up much earlier than I thought. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock, and I think. Oh, okay, we're having a Brocken vs Wolfman. See, this is the cool thing with casuals with this game, right? Because like Wolfman is a character that no one plays in tournament for some reason. Actually, for a lot of reasons. But in casuals, people are completely willing to play Wolfman. Like, you see a lot of people playing Planet Man in like the Daytona arcade because, just fun, I guess. Okay. Launch, juggle. Yeah, that's also something that if you see him going for that, right, where he goes for the 2-way. Yeah, I've never seen Wolfman. Yeah. I've tried out Wolfman a little bit, but I also want to comment on that, right? Like, Brocken having fast buttons like lets him basically actually like link into his 2-way, and that gives him like an SKD, which is really cool. But yeah, I've liked Wolfman a little bit. I don't really like him very much. His buttons are kind of slow. His movements are kind of slow. He has one special throw, but he can't combo into it outside of the corner. But he also he has some pretty cool juggles, some decently cool juggles. I don't know if you can see it because they are not easy, but he has some cool he has some cool juggles. Wait, what's happening? Yeah, it's moments like this that I kind of wish like I at least like understand a bit of Japanese so I can know what they are trying to say. But that don't really matter too much. We're here for the fun games, and fun games are still being had. But yeah, you see this? Oh yeah, but you see this? You see what Wolfman does in this game? If your answer is nothing, that's because you're right. Wolfman doesn't really do a whole lot in this game. But I guess you take what you can get. I don't ever mention this to you, but like I don't ever mention this to people, but like if you all ever saw the Combo Breaker VOD, which I don't actually have on my channel. Actually, I have it on like my friend, I just use goes by Nile now, channel, and on like the Team Spooky After Hours channel, which is like Sabian or like Arturo Sanchez, NYC Furbies channel. It's uploaded there. Like that was like our combo breaker top 4. So if you haven't seen that, like that's a really cool set. I know like the recording is really bad, but it was a really cool set. A Wolfman actually got top 3 in the tournament. So
ブロッケンジュニアとウルフマン
you know, that is so he is playable enough. Like I don't think anyone in this game is that bad that you cannot win with them, except maybe Scarface. But definitely he is definitely like in the lower end of the tier list. Not a very good character, not a very interesting character too, which I think is like what really
ウル
hurts.
フマンクラスの照準になるとね
Okay, yeah, that string. You see that string where he does the
カモスなこともできるという
palm strike into like the overhand into like the launcher. That's like the only
コンボをベルリンガー
normal that Wolfman has that like causes SKD. So yeah, and the link is really tight. But does he get it? He didn't get it. Yeah, the link is really tight. But like if he gets that hit,
ブロッキングできた
then that will SKD, and that gives him like a guaranteed 2S stomp, which does decent damage. But it's way too tight for like no reason. Oh, too bad. The strikes floated. And that's dead because Brocken actually has combos.
思いますね
So I guess like the TLDR is kind of that like Wolfman has combos, but he has to put in a lot of effort to do them, while they're not that amazing. I definitely don't recommend to play Warsman unless like you really like Warsman for some Wolfman for some. Have I been saying Warsman? I meant Wolfman every single time. Oh, there it is. He got it. I don't know what that. Oh, was that also glitch? Was that also going for like the Mantaro glitch? Maybe. If you caught my stream last month, we saw a bit and we talked a bit about this glitch that Mantaro can do, where he does the first hit of the Iroha, and then like as they're landing, you can somehow combo into like a special throw because somehow that landing is a throwable state, and that is very patched on PS2 version. I wonder if it was going for that.
ありますけども
Yeah, I think what I was saying is yeah like if you can like check like the last parts of like my last stream, it should be like up on my YouTube. That's my shameless plugin hour, where basically there's like this glitch where if you do like the first hit of Mantaro's like Iroha, which is like the chain throw, then you can like actually like throw them as they land, because for some reason like it's like a throwable state. And then like with like Red Cake ED, you can do really cool stuff like Iroha, like Iroha Hell Tour, Kinnikuman Buster, for example, which is really cool and does a lot of damage.
こんなゲーム今マッスルグランプリ
But yeah, I think what I was saying was Wolfman is not a very interesting character, not a very good character. I won't recommend playing Wolfman unless you really like Wolfman for some reason, which again, no hate for you if you really like Wolfman. But at the same time, Wolfman.
モーターマンでもバリアフリーマンよりはいいと思うよ過去個人の感想です
But yeah, I'm glad that like despite the fact that this Wolfman player is winning, like he's on like his 2-win streak, he doesn't look like he's doing anything cheap. He just looks like he's just, you know, kind of playing this honest game, doing like his really bad combo, getting out framed by Brocken. I'm sure one of these two is Sepulchre, right? But I don't know which one. Launch, juggle, knockdown, OTG? Nope, no OTG. Just keep the pressure. By the way, that air chop move that Brocken has, his 8A, that's a really good button. By the way, like I like that's one of my favorite buttons in this game. Like it's a really cool button. Like it you know goes under lows, so it can like low profile so it can like high profile things. It's like a good counter poke. It combos into like throws. It's really cool. It's a really cool button.
いいですね使いたいですね
All right, how will the Wolfman player get out of this one?
いいですね
Ooh, did he go under? No. The super just whiffs. He didn't go under. Oh, but super block. Yeah, I don't think he's got this.
そのモーションの時だけ急に出てくる
Ooh, take the throw. Gets thrown, and that's definitely dead.
もっ
Yep.
とのジャギがガードする時にね自分
I'm sorry, by the way, if you didn't sign up to watch Wolfman and Brocken first to 10. But I guess that like that's what we're getting now. So you know.
ちなみにこの後ですけどもね、まあ、8時で閉店、そして8時からかな、いろいろとね、また配信もありますので、
The ninja. Okay, never mind. I take that back. We're not having a Wolfman and Brocken first to 10.
ご了承ください。
I'm willing to bet that like almost none of you watching this have ever seen a ninja being played in this game. And hopefully this will show you why. Side switch throw. Launcher. Okay, that was kind of sick actually. So Ninja's thing is that he's kind of supposed to be like the fragile speedster character, right? Kind of, like I guess like a pixie, as some people call it. If you know like Guilty Gear, like Chip is probably like a good comparison. Basically characters who are very like who are basically like, you know, fast buttons, but like his damage is really low and his health is also low. So, you know, an average character. Oh, he does this also, by the way, which is we'll talk about that more. Yeah, this is the thing he does. It's really funny, but it's not very good. Oh wow, that's actually pretty cool. Basically his buttons are kind of like his fast buttons, but his damage is low and his health is low. You know, the average character might take 3 or 4 launches to kill an average character. Ninja might take like 4 or 5, and it's made worse by the fact that Ninja don't have very good juggle tools. Ninja's strengths are very good for mix-ups, but they're not very good for juggling. So his combos are kind of really awkward to do. So these are actually like really good for Ninja combos. And he has like some neat stuff, but yeah, otherwise his issue is just that he just doesn't really do damage, and he just take a lot of damage. So that's kind of rough. He's generally like ranked as like bottom 5 character generally, but he does have some cool stuff. I do feel like there's a lot of like unexplored potential with Ninja. And yeah, he has that thing where like he can throw his like little cloth at you, and then like just like side switches, and like you're like plus enough to like link off of it. And yeah, like in Red KKD, you can do like really funny stuff. I just like that into it stuff over and over again. That's really funny. Yep, this is a backturn combo. Oh, he managed to mash out this counter, but didn't matter. It didn't matter. So yeah, I guess that was kind of underwhelming, but I think that's a fairly apt summary of the Ninja. He's just kind of underwhelming. Alright, who's... Okay, yeah, player 2's gotta be Hippoko. Only Hippoko knows to particularly counter. Ramen Man. Oh wow, I haven't seen Ramen Man being played in like a while at Mikado. So Ramen is kind of a funny character. This is something that I need to talk more to Japanese players with, hopefully with someone who actually knows Japanese. Because if you ever played this game, and I think a lot of American players will agree, Ramen Man's a really good character. The Oki, yes. They have the Rocket's 2 supers, like, they have the same damage, the same animation, but like, the one where he just like slashes you once, have like, it's like so plus. You get like, it's so plus that you can like charge like a bar and then still OTG. The other super like don't let you OTG at all. His other super is like so plus, like it's actually like almost comedically plus. But yeah, so Ramen Man, like a weird thing with Ramen Man is that we American players, we think it's really good. Like he has really strong pressure, really strong buttons. Like he's a very like aggressive, like kind of like ignorant Resident character. Oh, the super? Yeah, he had like blue life, so that's kind of why. Like he's like very ignorant character, like really strong combos, really strong pressure, fast character. But Japan thinks he's like mid tier, not even high tier, not even like high mid, just flat out mid tier. And I'm trying to figure out why. We're all trying to figure out why, but we can't figure it out. If you look at this, he looks really good, right? But Japan thinks he's mid tier, and nobody seems to be able to figure out why. But yeah, you see like the Ramen Man combo where he does like the Actually, I'll point it out if he does it again. He'll do it again. It's like the Ramen Man special. Well, now he's doing like the blue KKD, but I'll point it out if he does it again. I want him to win because I want to see like more Ramen Man. I haven't seen like a Ramen Man in a while. Oh yeah, that was like that's a fancy pickup. That's a fancy Ramen Man pickup. By the way, that like kick move is like that's just a 6A. That's like a 1 button like poke that just like knocks down because he needs that. I think again, he's apparently a completely fair mid tier character. I think what the Japanese players were trying to tell me was like he has like trouble approaching. I think that's what they were trying to say, but I'm not sure because again, language barrier is a really big deal. So one of these days, I need to like sit down with like someone who actually can speak Japanese and English, and like with the Japanese players, and have them tell me why Ramen Man isn't at least high tier. Yeah, I'll point out when he does like the Ramen Man BNB. Camel clutch, and then yeah, that thing Ramen Man can do like 2A there if he does like the Dragon Kick, which is 4-6S. That also OTGs. Yep, this is a pickup. He's not even doing like the Ramen Man BNB. That's how much he's flexing. That didn't work out. Ooh, yep. Comboing off of floats, and that's also, and I think like this is so. If you play Tekken, like you're probably like familiar with this. Comboing off of floats is really awkward. Ooh, goes under the super actually. Yeah, super like something that you should probably that's not really obvious if you just play this game is that throws have really high hitboxes. So you can actually like low profile a lot of throws, as you can see there, and that includes like super throws. I actually just realized how does Soldier already has like 9 bars. You build meter really fast in this game if you're not obvious. Like, you just use the super and he already has like 9 bars. Oh, this is just like a custom combo, so to speak. But then he chooses to burst out, uses the parry, and this should be dead. Oh no, it's too far, so he didn't get the link. Nah, it didn't matter. Basically, Ramen has like this like backhand chop that isn't that like this backhand like this string where he does a backhand chop, a kick into a launch, and it's all like a natural combo. And just doing that like doing that and then doing that twice in the as a juggle is just like 400 damage, which is wild. Okay, I think whoever's on the player 1 seat now is sticking with Soldier for a little bit. This is a much more normal long set than Wolfman Broken. That one, that string. This is it. Look how much damage this does. Look at that. Look at that. That was off of 1 launch. And that's not difficult either. That's not a difficult combo. He just does it. Yeah, that's basically like what Ramen Man looks like. Yeah, there. He does this 2A. What he says. That's a Ramen Man. That's a Ramen Man round. See, that's what Ramen Man looks like when he's functioning. And from how I see it, and how a lot of American players seem to see it, is that he gets going often enough, but I guess Japan doesn't think he does. And you know, if they're trying to show that he's mid-tier, they're not doing a very good job convincing me. Also, yeah, that's, like his running move also has like a huge hitbox. Okay, goes for the reversal. Okay, can I call it reversal? Reversal napalm slash super into 8 AOTG. Not dead yet. Oh, good. He beats cheeky and it goes for like the double OTG. That never works. That never works. Like don't do that. Okay, still gets the throw. All right, rounds evened up. There it is. There it is. This gets a bit fucky in the corners. No, never mind. He gets it anyways. Yeah, that was basically all 1 launch. Like, it's basically like 45% on like the average character. He supered his super. Ramen Man. Kowloon drop. This was something that I actually didn't pick up until like a solid like 6 months after I played the game. But supers in this, like, I just thought the supers were just like really fast so that you can use them to like interrupt pressure. But like supers actually just like straight up invuln actually. That's just like a thing. It's, like, supers are just like flat out invuln. Yep, it looks like no one's stepping up to the 1 player's seat. So for now, we'll see this Ramen Man player body some CPUs. Oop, we have someone new. Let us see what matches we have up for us. Brocken, okay. This might be cool. Yeah, these are actually like fairly like now that I know like Brocken more, these are more like fairly like aggressive like rushdown characters. Ooh, he kind of like shimmied into that one. I think like if the barman man wasn't like walking, I don't think like I think that was like whiffed. Yep, he gets a combo. Yep, combo. Yep, combo. Yep, that's the Ramen Man BNB. That's how Ramen Man works. Yeah, you basically learn that combo and you're set playing Ramen Man. I have never seen. Holy crap! I've never seen Ramen Man do that. What was that? I'm pretty sure it's a normal throw, but like, I've never seen that before. Ramen Man's like move is also like huge, by the way. He has like so many strings. Oh, this is the Camel Clutch chain series. It's not very good, but it is cool. But yeah, it's a small. Oh, does he do the reversal? Nope, no reversal in the Camel Clutch lore. As a small anecdote, right? Like when I had the Combo Breaker tournament, I had a friend who I basically kind of like taught the game in like 1 hour just so that he can like, you know, fill up the bracket, because it was a free bracket and I wanted like more entrants. So I basically like taught him just the game in like 30 minutes, and it's just like, okay, just pick Ramen Man, just do this combo and you're set. He made 5th place. Just saying. Ramen Man. Again, it might just be like you know, a shade of he's kind of like a scrub killer. That might be like an element to that. But I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. Ramen Man seems really like a really good character. Ramen Man. He's cool though. Okay, good tech. Oh, yep. Don't want to get opened up by Ramen Man because then you're eating all that damage. I'm also really biased against Ramen Man because like I've played a lot of this matchup as Scarface, and that matchup is horrible. You can like parry Ramen Man, and since Ramen Man buttons are so fast and yours are so slow, even though you parried him, so he's minus because his buttons are faster, he'll still stuff anything you try to do. Okay, that was definitely like not real. That was definitely just like the way that was because he didn't tech roll. Still, even with the part of the combo that is real, that's still okay. Yeah, if he didn't activate there, I think he was just probably dead. This is the meta of the game. This is the meta of like KKD. By the way, most characters can't really do a lot of damage to someone who's knocked down. So instead of getting up and you know, trying to block against someone who's activated, you're better off just, you know, doing literally that, like just like lying on the ground and like wait out your opponents KK to activate. Although again with someone like Brockman, we can kind of like do OTGs really quickly. That's not a very effective way, but like a lot of characters generally can't OTG someone quick enough. That is probably like that oftentimes people just choose to just like lie on the ground to just like wait out the KKD duration. Alright. Sobat. Do. Okay, gets a throw. Oh, but whiffs the knee drop. Oh, Poison Smoke. I haven't seen a move in a while. I forgot how he has that. Poison Smoke is a really cool move too, by the way. Like, it's another thing that Brocken has. Like, it's basically a fireball. And so few characters have fireballs in this game that they're really unique, right? Like you can basically use it like for juggles, you can use it like extend pressure, like this. Poison Cloud is a really cool move. Brocken's Brocken's a really cool character, definitely. If you wanna like have a cool beginner friendly character, play Brocken. It's like very rewarding. Okay, yeah, I kind of looked away for like at the chat for like a couple 1 minute. Less than that, a couple seconds, and then this Brocken has like 10%, like 5% left. Oh, but back 10 combos into throw, that's dead. Yeah, back 10 combos. It's pretty cool. Gone in the PS2 version. It's not very obvious if you just pick up the game, but the PS2 version and the arcade version actually has enough differences that they actually basically play like different games. It's really wild, but like to a new player, I kind of like try to like not emphasize that part because I think it's kind of alienating how there's basically two different games without any clear patch notes. Because at a high level, and especially when you're not that good at the game yet, they are basically the same game. But you definitely feel the differences as you kind of like learn the game more. Throw. SKD. Side switch. Oh, yep. Going for the custom combo. Not gonna do a whole lot of damage because of how the blue KKD custom combo works. But I guess it starts something. Oh, he just supers the moment the KKD ends. What's the win streak on this Ramanan player now? Let's find out. And by the way, matches going by really fast because one player just like gets completely fucked up. It's actually like kind of a problem because we haven't updated in a while, but like for a while, if you you might be aware that I was they've been playing for a while. That I made that we me and a friend of mine was making like a script to basically like automatically catalog Kinnikuman matches, so that for example like it can go through like this whole VOD, pick up matches, and then just say, oh, at this timestamp there is Ramen Man versus Soldier, for example, which I think will be a really useful learning tool, right? Because I think many people would, oh, they gotta do a lot of damage. Oh yeah, there's a lot of damage. I feel like people would appreciate that because that's a good way to like learn a character, right? By like just watching the character being played. But like games that are really fast is a problem because it can be so fast that the script that we had didn't acknowledge that that was like a full game, because we had like a minimum like time limit, like a cooldown sort of, right, between captures, just so that we don't like catch multiple of like the same matches. But the fact that some matches can go by quickly kind of break that a little bit. Again, it is like one of those like this isn't that fast. This is also one of those matches that went pretty fast. All right. Okay. The shaman man is just kind of being, it's kind of vibing. It seems like he's just kind of like messing around with their soldier, or like he just want to go for like a round 3, I guess. Airplane spin. What's the combo? He's going for the hard route. Oh no, he's going for like the simple but like damaging route. That's a good, like, Soldier has so many routes you can do off of that. That's probably like the easiest one that still does good damage. This isn't the, oh no, I keep forgetting how much that super does. Napalm Stretch is an above average super. Like he has 2 supers and like Napalm Stretch is just like more damage. Like it's weird because like the damage that you have with Napalm Stretch is generally the damage you get for a character when they use their super at the ropes. But for Soldier, he just does it like on command. Oh, okay. It's a Buffalo Man. Okay. Gets the Sobat into launch. And to a sweet little combo. Let's go for this. Okay, yeah. The Buffalo Man isn't going for anything too fancy. Then again, Buffalo Man kind of has a hard time doing stuff fancy unless like he's, oh, okay, super to whatever the soldier was doing. Buffalo Man has like some really cool stuff, but really only if you really only if you. Oh wow, that was really cheeky. He did the Longhorn, the Hurricane Mixer OTG, and then he does the Devil Shark as meaty. Oops, super to the launcher. But yeah, Buffalo Man kind of needs like a lot of space to get like his big combos. So it's like ironically, like his really big combos, like you can only get it like when he's when he's cornered. Because like the corner kind of like makes his things drop. So you kind of need to just like travel, like basically go from like corner to corner, like really get his max damage stuff. Buffalo Man's neat. He's also like not a very good character, but he's fun. And I'm really glad he's not picking like the cursed Buffalo Man costume. I am very glad. Okay, the Brocken player is up again. Okay, gets the... Oh, wait, that was a lot of damage. Wow, that was weird. Huh. What's the starter? Doesn't matter. Oh, he was going for something fancy there. Again, for all I know, this Buffalo Man player is just a Hippoko. Oh, he did the wrong route, so it knocks down instead of just being able to link. Yeah, for all I know, this Buffalo Man is like just Hippoko, and he's just, you know, flexing as usual. Yeah, see, like, I don't know if you're still in chat, but like, the one like for like Comment Typhoon, like when you're asking about like the difference between Brock and supers, that super has like a comically long plus frames, because you basically spend so long falling that you just have time to just like charge up and then still OTG. Like it basically makes it that a super like not worth using at all, because like the OTGs are like strictly better.
けん玉スクリューキーとすげえな乱入されてねやられてしまったんですけど
Okay, gets another juggle.
バッファローマン2000万パワーズなんで2000万かっていうと1000万のパワーと1000万の技っていうのがあってですねで
Buffalo Man has really good OTGs, and that gives him like a pretty high robbery factor. Like he can like just doing his special throw into Hurricane Mixer OTG just does like 500 damage. So he like definitely robs people really hard, and that's really fun to watch. Oh, let's get the link. Oh yeah, he gets the. Wait, is that a link? Does that work actually? I know you can do. Wow, there's a lot of damage. Wait, is Brock on low health? I don't think Brock is low health. Wow, that's a lot of damage. That's how Buffalo Man works, I guess. But yeah, like I know that like off of like that throw, you can get a guaranteed 66A launcher, or you can get like a guaranteed like 5A jab. I wasn't aware he could get like a guaranteed 63S. Okay. Very cool. Oop, goes for like the horn plant OTG. Yeah, Buffalo Man's OTG like Buffalo Man is kind of meter hungry because like the OTG does cost meter, and he kind of need it if you want to do like the big damage. Like he does, yeah, that OTG. See, like how much that did. His other OTGs just comparatively are kind of bad in comparison, because they're not only are they like, you know, way less damage, they're also like much slower, which is kind of weird, right? Because you will think that like the special be slower, but nah, even stuff like just like his 2A is slower. Oh, I think is the commentator saying that it's over? Is that kind of why the? Is that why the there's no one joining player one? We'll see. There's something about Yoshiko Onegashimasu, so it sounds like we're finishing up maybe. Yeah. Yep. Oh, maybe they'll let us have one more. Maybe. Let's see. One more for the road. Brocken and a Buffalo Man. Oh, alright. Actually, they're probably ending that there. I guess. Yep. I guess they're probably just ending the stream there. Yep. They're off. They are still live. Oh yeah, they're still live. Okay. Weird. Had a weird buffer. Oh, or not. Guess not. Oh yeah, they're definitely like not live anymore. Odd. Fairly odd, but it sounds like they're basically already finished. But yeah, that was a good tournament. I'm kind of a shorter one than usual. Not to say that they're usually very long, but that was a little bit shorter than even how it is usually. Still good stuff. We had some Ashuraman play, which is kind of not what you normally see. I actually want to like go back to that combo again when I started popping off about how he was doing the real Ashuraman stuff. Let's watch that. Like what was it? I think that was the one where he was playing the Mandaro player. Yeah, yep, then just goes for the launch, and then he goes for like that was like kind of just like a for serviceable like corner out, and then he goes for the infinite. I was like, oh, he's doing it, he's doing it. Yeah, this it looks simple, and it is kind of simple, but it is a bit strict. Is the thing. On that note, if you want to learn all the Ashuraman tech, I do have like a full combo tutorial video on YouTube, so definitely give that a look if you want to learn about if you want to learn Ashuraman stuff. And yeah, that was like, yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I guess people don't really go for the standing infinite anymore, because you can't technically KKD out of it. Whereas like the juggle infinite, if you get it right, you just gotta hold it. That's probably why. But yeah, that was good shit. Yeah, Hepoko won once again. This is our this is the how many a month in a row that he's won. Like the one month he didn't win, like the 2 months he didn't win was because like he was playing Super Phoenix and just like dropped clutch combo, and so he lost because of it. So literally, in a sense, like the times he did lose was even just he lost to himself. So yeah, he's definitely the guy to beat. He was the guy to beat, and he remains the guy to beat. And I think I might just like end it there. Actually, I'm not really in the mood to like do any training mode. I don't have anything to training mode at the moment. I've been kind of slacking out with making more videos. I've still been meaning to make like a menu translation video and or like a training mode guide video, like telling people how to do how to use a training mode. Also been trying to work on like a Terry the Kid video, but I can't really say like when I'm trying to get that out. So just look forward to that, I guess. Otherwise, I think it's come to the time where I end the stream. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for tapping in chat. Really makes the day. And if you haven't followed yet, sure, give it a follow. If you're watching this on YouTube, give it a subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. You know, if you want to see more Muscle Grand Prix 2 content. And with that, I'm heading out. This has been Fish Traps, and this was Kinnikuman Muscle Grand Prix 2.